Hello, everyone. RPG King Kid here, back with another live stream of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all doing great. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I was having some technical issues with setting up the stream, so they're all good right now. And by technical issues, I mean my computer was just slow to start up, but I digress. It's all good. We're all fine. And then again, I did kind of start everything up a little late too, so that's also kind of an issue. So yeah, took a little too long of a shower than normal, but all good now, all good. But anyway, guys, as y'all know, I'm now live streaming every Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Currently, guys, we'll be live streaming Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. I've been having fun. This is the first time I've ever played a Fire Emblem Warriors game, although it's not my first warrior type game. My first warrior type game was Age of Calamity, the one that came out a few years ago, and then of course we had Persona 5 Strikers that came out last year. So I'm somewhat familiar with the Warriors games. Yeah, having a blast with these. Yeah, guys, so we go for roughly 3 hours on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And if you miss any of those streams, they always come out the following day at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So there you go. But of course, guys, I release videos every single day as well at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, or at 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. if it's a day that I'm streaming. Currently, guys, we have Xenoblade Chronicles 2 coming out in the earlier slot. We're getting very close to the end. I believe the part that just came out today, I believe that was the end of the chapter 9, I believe, or that could be tomorrow's part. I can't remember. It's one or the other. But we're getting very close, so we're going to be in the last chapter here shortly. So yeah. Which is fine. And then we have AI, the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative coming out in the later slot. I'm having a blast in that game so far, and I hope you guys are enjoying that series as well. It's really fun. It's really fun. So yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, here we go. Oh, and if you guys don't know, I do have another channel. A link to that is always in the description below. I released my reaction to the Nintendo Direct Mini that they had yesterday on the 28th. If you guys are watching this later, so you guys can watch that video as well if you haven't already. That other channel is basically where I upload some update videos, which one will be coming out this Friday to kind of talk about some stuff that will be happening in the next 3 months. Video game releases. Some of the games that are coming out that I'd be interested in Let's Playing, possible Let's Plays and all that stuff. I mean, we have a big one coming out next month, so yeah. So that one's definitely going to be a Let's Play. So, all right, without further ado, let us continue. I believe, yeah, this is where I want to be. This is where we were. So, in the last stream, we basically finished all of the prologue, and now
Scarlet Blaze.
We are in the Scarlet Blaze.
Commences.
So we are past the prologue. Is there going to be a time skip, or is it literally going to be... Oh yeah, 2 years have passed.
Since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. Having ascended the throne of Adrestia, Edelgard...
Was it 2 years last time too, or was it like 5?
Change. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus now calls Dimitri its king, while Claude reigns over the Leicester Alliance. All three house leaders have found their wings as rulers of a new generation. With the whole of Fodlan still reeling from these rapid changes, Edelgard decides the time has come to usher in a new era.
Okay, so now that we're done with the prologue, I feel like a lot more stuff is going to open up.
The Empire will stand by no longer. Together, we rise against a church that has become steeped in deception and corruption.
It's actually really cool. Now that we're like past the prologue, which is strange because that's the only time they're ever, you know, their small one, their mini versions. Now we're in their, I guess, adult forms, whatever you want to call it. I'm curious now, like how if this is going to play more out, like we'll be able to select missions to go out on and such like that. So that I'm very interested in. If there's ever like, oh yeah, you can repeat some of these. So
used their doctrine to deny you power and reshape Fodlan as they see fit. They thrust upon you the illusion of nobility in order to oppress who they choose, and they helped create the kingdom and alliance as a pretext for war. Finally, they teased you with the promise of salvation from pain they themselves inflicted, and did so in the name of their own profit.
So
Well, I say no more.
So we're still going up to war against Rhea and the church.
The Empire has severed herself from their hypocrisy by restoring the Southern Church and nurturing her people's well-being. And today, we purge the world of their evil forever. We will retake Garreg Mach from the Central Church and stamp out any
Okay, yeah,
nobles who
okay, we're still going up
abet its
against Lady Rhea
depravity.
and such.
By my title as Emperor Edelgard von Bresfeld of Adrestia, I hereby declare war against the false Church of Seros.
The past 2 years have flown by in but the blink of an eye.
Wow, so yeah, I think that's another thing. I think a lot of the characters are actually different compared to how they looked like in the time skip from Three Houses. So I'm actually, this is how everyone's gonna change besides me.
And while they felt short, they were certainly eventful. The Empire has come far since we removed Arundel from power. We reformed.
I mean,
the
Edelgard
government,
already looks completely
remedied
different,
our
and I like
diplomatic
it.
troubles, and bolstered our military.
Hubert also is obviously
And
different
most
too.
significantly, we gave strength to the Southern Church, creating the perfect wedge against the Church of Seros. A shame our bishop has become the target of relentless censure as a result, why the Central Church even targeted him for assassination. Poor Count Varley. It could not have happened to a finer man.
And then there's the matter of Lord Arundel. What are he and his minions up to now?
Slithering in the shadows of Fodlan, much as they have done for centuries.
Mm-hmm.
It will not be easy to drag such adept skulkers into the light.
Skulker.
Perhaps not. Then for now, let's remain focused on the formidable adversary ahead.
Did you call us here, Edelgard? It's good to see so many familiar faces.
I did.
Yeah, look at them. They're,
Thank you
I mean,
for
they're
coming.
slightly different from it, so.
This may be the first time I've seen all of you in the same room since the Officers' Academy closed.
Likely, yes. We have all been rather busy marching down the separate paths life laid out for us.
Or most of us have, anyway. Others, such as myself, managed to eschew work in favor of a more leisurely existence.
Hey! I was working hard at staying in my room, but still.
Ah, Bernie.
Father's been
I'd have to
dreadfully
look
busy,
at the
so he's
differences
never
just to be
home,
sure.
Which has been pretty nice, actually.
I was returning home to Bridget. I finished my task, and now I have been returned here.
Yeah, I know Petra for sure is different.
Well enough. Now, as you know, the Empire will launch its attack on Garreg Mach in the coming days. Emperor Edelgard will lead the invasion personally, and wishes for those present to form the backbone of her army.
The backbone.
And as it has been some time
Well, I'm
since
gonna
Adrestia
roll
had an
my
army under the direct command
mic
of
a
the
little bit
Emperor,
closer.
I fear we currently
Alright.
lack for officers. I trust each of you, and can think of no candidates better suited for the job. Will you do this for me?
Yeah, sure, why not?
So you've got other plans for my father's army, I take it? Well then count me in. I'm ready to go
Monica's
whenever.
definitely different because we don't see
I
Monica
would've been
anymore.
happy with the
in
life
Time
serving
Skip,
you
she's
here in
always
the capital.
Kranya.
But if war is coming, I want to see it through myself.
I think Dorothea's just slightly
I'll
different,
go
not
wherever
too much
you go,
different.
Your Majesty.
I'm always ready. Plus, it's good to know I haven't been training this hard for nothing.
I've high hopes for you, and trust you will prove the wisdom of my decision.
Why would I hesitate?
Just you wait. I'm gonna hurdle clean over those high hopes and show you what I can really do.
Be certain to save some of your hopes for me, because I most assuredly have what it takes to succeed. And with that, new Empire Army, move out!
Ferdinand, kindly leave the commanding and naming to me.
Nah, Ferdinand deserves it. Support points. Significantly strengthen the bonds between the two units. Great Bridge of Myriad Outskirts. Is this our hub? 'Cause we haven't really had a hub yet. Your tent is rather nice, isn't it? I suppose it pays to be a commander. You said it. Things totally different here compared to the small-time outfits I used to run with. I've got my own space where I can kick back and keep all my stuff in order. This probably means they expect a lot from you, more than your title implies, I would imagine. Personal quarters. In your personal quarters located in the upper left of the base camp minimap, press A near the desk to change appearances and view documents.
That reminds me.
Hmm.
Yeesh, this can't be something else. Did you see how many merchants we've got?
How tiresome.
Have you finished sightseeing yet? I believe I heard your employer calling for you. Base camp is where you prepare for battle. You can interact with your allies and make use of all kinds of facilities. Manuela. Yuritsa. Ferdinand has rejoined you. Brenda has rejoined you. Casper has rejoined you. And Linhart has rejoined you. Some units have gained new equipment. The record halls has been unlocked in the extras menu in the title screen. Spend renown. This is just stuff to increase stuff permanently. This isn't bad, but I don't have anything else for that yet. I'm sure one of these will be, if it's how it was in 3 houses, it'll be one of these will be, increase your weapon levels to as high as it was, and then increase your affinity or your bonding with other people and such. There are no documents to view. You can change your unit's appearance by selecting the change appearance option in your personal quarters. Changing their camp appearance will alter how they appear in camp, while changing their battle appearance will alter how they appear in combat. Here you can change your unit's appearance in camp. Change may not apply for some events. Here you can choose how units will look in battle. Standard issue, deploy unit using class-based attire. Some units exclusively class feature personalized attire. Class-based, prioritize class-based attire. Unique, personalized, prioritize personalized unit, exclusive class attires. Unique attire cannot apply to some classes. These classes will instead deploy with class-based attire. Whoa. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Whoa. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. I'll just keep it all as is for now. Alright, that's that. We're such a human enterprise. In that sense, we are very much the same as those on the other side. But we cannot coexist, so we are determined to kill each other. I suppose that's the nature of this beast.
That is all.
I have been having many duties in my last 2 years away from the Empire. But they are all finished now, which means I am able to take part in the fighting. I am believing that this battle will lead to a peace and prospering for Brigid. Good to hear. I'll be counting on you, Petra. The common area. A dictionary of information of each region within the Ardestrian Empire, and it contains no confidential information. It can be viewed and checked out freely. 1180 edition. Osgard. Ire. Belgies. Varro. If you investigate certain locations in the camps, you can acquire all sorts of documents. Check these obtained documents from personal quarters in the upper left of the camp mini menu. Okay.
You should hear this.
I always thought myself as a devout believer. So when I heard we were taking Garrett Mock, I couldn't help but be taken aback. But when I learned of the Central Church's corruption and how Majesty revived the Southern Church to correct it, well, let's just say I'm glad I was born in the Empire. This is such an... I don't want to say it's out of place, but this is a weird part of the map.
What can I do for you?
Oh, if it isn't our esteemed general. If there's anything at all you require, please do not hesitate to inform me. If we're to be traveling from one place to another from this point hence, I expect our cooperation will be essential to the cause.
Listen to this.
The church has mobilized everyone they can to defend Garrett Mock. Even some of those folks from Abyss, I think it's called. You know the place under the monastery? I heard the church doesn't really care for them, but I suppose any point in the storm and all that. Still, if you see some of them on Battlefield, they might be worth recruiting. Speaking of, I have an old report on Abyss if you want to take a look. It's just over there. An award is available. Where? Some kind of passage. This will require further investigation. It will also come to light that for several years now, a house down here has taken in students who could not remain in the academy. House is known as the Ashen Wolves. Most of them are former academy students, but as they lack any sort of proper professor, this so-called house is more reminiscent of an association of dropouts. And the residents frequently mention 4 students in particular. Their names are Yuri, Constance, Happy, and Balthus. The church, a report of some kind. Hardly any of it's legible. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's something I'm so curious about. Is like, could we how do we recruit other people? So I guess we just have to do it on the battlefield, something like that. Give up the good work, Commander. Nothing to report today. Do you remember me? Yay! Gatekeeper Coon! You remember me? I used to guard the gate back at Garrett Mock.
That reminds me.
Sure, I remember you, but why are you here?
Actually,
I was actually born in the Empire, but I ran away from home and joined up with the church when I was pretty young. Just the other day, I got a letter from my parents for the first time in years. Told me to hurry back to the Empire, and when I did, I found all of this. I tell you, fighting people from the church is going to be a hard pill to swallow. Still, I'm fortunate that I didn't end up separated from my family forever. Aww. I'm pretty sure Gatekeeper Kun would stay with you no matter which one you are.
Good day.
I hope you're doing as well as I am this day. Seems you and I have both been appointed as generals during the last 2 years.
We will succeed.
Well, let's each fight for our utmost so we do not dishonor Her Majesty. Hello, my friend. My, it's been quite some time. Like Manuel, I was called here by Edelgard. But that said, I have been tasked with protecting the Great Bridge of Meredith along with Vandislava. As such, I won't be going to Garrett Mock, so I hope you can take care of things here. Actually, that reminds me. Support info. So yeah, I have Yuritsa and Manuela now. And she just has C's with everyone besides Yuritsa. And of course me. I get to go to A with everyone. I am so curious though, like there's no S rank, and the S rank is what... maybe there is no marriages or stuff like that, but I'm like, is there like some kind of like a... marriage something or something? Seems not a big deal if there is or isn't, but it's like just out of pure curiosity because I wonder is that part of this or not? It's not a big deal if there's. All right, achievements. Training grounds deployer. Expand the training grounds past 25%. Blacksmith deployer. Expand the blacksmith past 25%. Expand the recruit. Recreation Quarter past 25%. Then the Marketplace past 25%. Expand the Tactics Academy past 25%. Deploy. Italian. Expand all facilities 100%. When shopping for the first time. Grew stronger at the Tax Army. Cooked for the first time. Learned 10 different recipes. Trained at the training grounds for the first time. Went on expedition for the first time. Got a perfect conversation score on an expedition for the first time. Volunteered for the first time. Hired a battalion for the first time. Achieved morale level 1 for the first time. Maximum morale for the first time. Gave a gift for the first time. Reached support. Level C are higher with 5 different B, A for the first time. Receive a special gift from one of your allies. Repaired a weapon. Obtain the Hero's Relics, okay. Obtain the Hero's Rock Raphal Gem, okay. Search surveying spots on the war map 10 times. Search a surveying spot after meeting conditions for the first time. Anna! Complete 10% of all side quests. Oh, complete Scarlet Blaze, Azure Gleam. So, Scarlet Blaze is Edelgard's side. Azure Gleam is most likely Dimitri's side, and Golden Wildfire is Claude's side, and complete all chapters. Friend who? I saw a unit's level in the Falcon Knight class. A lot of these things.
You, huh?
You've always got the same cloudy look on your face, don't you? Well, what we say to blow off some steam out of the tavern till we're up? That would make it easier for everyone to soldier on if you did that. Hey, Burn. What am I even doing here? I just wanted to stay cooped up in the manor, especially now that Father's gone. Then I was like at Edelgard and boom, I got some stupid urge to fight and here I am.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes your mouth agrees to something before your brain can weigh in. Just try to go out there and do your best you can, okay? Bernie, you and your stupid mouth. Oh, this is Black Day indeed. They put me right on the front lines. I just got married and had a kid. My little one doesn't even recognize my face yet. Actually, let's just pretend you didn't hear that. It's bad luck to keep me talking about that stuff before we go off to war. Yeah, buddy, I'm sorry, but I think you're dying. Hey, isn't this... Yeah, this is, what's her name? Alright, let's take care of what's next.
What is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need something? As you can see, I'm pretty busy at the moment. See, my brother Randolph is also part of this army, so I have to do my part perfectly for his sake. Yeah, I remember you. Alright, we'll talk to everyone on the outer parts first.
Look who has arrived. As it happens...
Just between you and I have had my share of wars these past 2 years. As you know, my father found himself in his situation due to Edelgard. Ah, well, things are what they are, and I will work tirelessly to achieve greatness.
Right on.
Looking forward to do the same, so let's do this thing together. Yes, I feel you have a great deal of promise, so let us go forth at once. Was that not the best answer? Was the best answer actually to stare at him in confusion for some reason? Oh, well, I don't understand it sometimes. Can't you see this is the land of confusion?
That reminds me.
I was born into a noble family in the kingdom, but I never could fit in with teaching of Seros. But when I was mercenary of the Empire, the minister of the Imperial household hired me on. And I'm the commander you see before you. Judging from the look of your face, you don't know who this is. Well, it's Lord Hubert.
Well, hi.
If you're ever injured, let me know and I'll see you are healed up in no time. Oh, and I can take care of wounds of the heart as well as wounds of the body. Emotional injuries can be even worse than physical ones during times of war. So sure to have you on your infirmary here. This is the infirmary, right? It is. After the closure of the Officers Academy, Aelgard got in touch and asked me to run it. And although it has put me in the opposition of Garrick Mach, I simply can't turn that woman down. I really should learn to say no sometimes. Got a couple more to talk to.
You're looking good.
I hope they see the Archbishop's right-hand man, Seth, or Thundered Catherine at Garrick Mach. I've got tons of other strong fighters too, and I can't wait to take them all on. How about you?
Right on.
Well, you know what? The more foes I can take on, the bigger my name gets. Yeah, well, look sharp because I'll be keeping score. Damn it. I'm curious, like, do some of those always increase, or there's just some that don't increase?
Did you need something?
Apparently, it's the first time in 300 years that an army of this size has been mobilized in Fodlan. The Dagon army attacked the Empire from without, and then the Almirans attacked the Alliance. Quite a lot happened. Not that I saw it, of course. It's annoying when you don't report in once you finish the task, Linhardt. Very annoying. Oh, this is something like a battle thing. It was, na, 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 na. I already read that. Furthermore, I have any number of things I need from you whenever you're not busy, which is pretty much always.
Not happening.
But I am busy. Busy resting. Now, please leave me be. But Her Majesty asked me to put you to work.
That reminds me.
Pretty sure I saw you sleeping the day away just a little while ago, Linhardt. Maka's right. It's time to pull your weight. See, Linhardt, everyone's onto you. You two will never understand me. Sorry, Linhardt, but I want to make all the girls my girlfriends, so...
What?
You think it's strange to see me here after 2 years? Well, I was once an Imperial commander. Yeah, I figured as much. So you've been fighting for the Empire all this time, just like you did on the battle in Embar, right?
Yes.
Yes. I wonder if I said the other one, that would have had him be a little more... I've talked a lot with 80. So I long imagined what it might be like when the day finally came. But now that's here, I'm worried. Our target's Garrick Mach, which means we're likely to encounter a lot of people we know.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's hard to fight people you know. You sure you want to take part?
No way.
Came here to fight, and that's what I'm going to do. Again, I don't know if there's like if some of these have right or wrong ones, or if they're all just like, well, it doesn't matter which one you say.
Say, oh, look who it is.
Greetings, you're Shez, right? I'm Rudolph von Belgies. Though we are not related by blood, I'm nonetheless Kaspar's uncle.
Right.
I hear you know your way around a battlefield. I look forward to seeing what we can both do in service to our Grand Empire.
May I have a word?
As you know, we are already in Lesser Alliance territory. Lord Archeon Palgadith, whose territory this is not a man known for his reliability. However, as long as Count Gloucester, who borders to the north, has announced his obedience to the Empire, we should encounter no problems. Assuming we are not routed at Garrick Mach, that is.
Right.
The battle has begun at last. A struggle to the death against the Central Church. I pray your work these past 2 years will prove helpful to our cause.
Let me think.
First, we mean to conquer the territory of the Alliance Viscount Burgundy. He is a minor lord east of Garrick Mach, who is strongly influenced by the church. Sorry, we're still figuring out a strategy. You should go and make sure you're fully prepared. Here's where we keep track of all the achievements you completed. We got rewards ready to give out based on how many achievements you ranked up, so get out there and start doing stuff.
How'd it go?
Speak with the reward master, check your achievements, and accept rewards. The reward master can be found in the command center in the middle of camp. Achievements can be won both in and out of battle. The more achievements you complete, the higher quality your rewards will become, so aim high. You can also check your achievements from the pause menu while in camp, on the war map, and during battle. Chalice grafted by the goddess. Like, yeah, number completed, 14. Is it only based on specific ones you completed? Or, oh, okay. Oh, lightning. Okay, I think I get it. Use dark magic to inflict the spellbound status effect 100 times. I think I get it. So you see how some of these are 1s and 2s? I think that means, like, until I get them all the way up, those can't give me rewards yet. Oh, no. Okay, it's just the no. Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. I get rewards for how many I've completed. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, I get that.
Any result's a good result.
Oh.
Do you have a moment?
Welcome back, Jess. Let me apprise you for your plans going forward.
What do you think?
Take a look at this map. Our troops are prepared to advance from camp, which is located here. And our destination, Garrick Mach, is over here. Now, the intervening noble territories have ties to the church. They'll most certainly try to stop us.
You see?
We will have to route these lands in succession as we make our way to Garrick Mach. Do not let our guard down with any of our opponents. Be sure to prepare as thoroughly as possible. Have you looked around the camp yet? Feel free to make use of the training grounds in the marketplace.
If you would.
I have made arrangements so you can improve your weapons and prepare for battle. Oh, I'm curious as to like what the thing. There we are, moving within camp. You press R to open up the menu, select the destination, select the facility, unit, or location to instantly travel there. Here you can train your mind and body and gain proficiency in new classes. Never hurts to be prepared. I'm sure I'll be seeing you often. Use the training grounds to improve your units. Make use of the following options. Train, increase class levels, level up, rest, raise or rest the unit's level. Or reset. Attain certification for a new class. Mock battle, try out a unit for class.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Train and acquire class experience. Level up a unit or reset theirs. At the training grounds, you can spend gold to level up your allies. However, you cannot exceed the level of your currently highest level unit. You can also reset a unit to level 1. Stats that went up due to leveling will return to their level 1 values, while stats that went up due to using items and surveying will retain those increases. Okay, well, let's go, like, look at people who are, like, level 1. How much would it cost me to get them all the way to up there? Not a lot, so... Acquire new classes and train grounds if you want to change to a different class, to a different or more advanced class. If you want to learn a new class, master the corresponding subordinate class, acquire the seal corresponding to the class category. Learn an advanced class, increase stat growth rate, increase weapon level, and authority level. Once you've learned a class, you may change to it at any time by selecting change class on the convoy menu. Oh, I guess they've, yeah. Much like how they did. Oh. Much like what they've done in the past. People have changed their, people have changed their classes, so. I don't really see, oh, swap pages. I don't really see, they don't really say what I need. Oh, so you just, okay, you literally just need to master the classes up here then. Classes already unlocked. Okay, so that's just unlocking classes. How do you change them then? Mock Battle, does that use moveset?
Why can't you just let me stay inside?
A player 2 can join in. Chapter 4 onward, you can use 2-player split screen during battle. 2-player split screen is unavailable for certain quests. During battle prep, press minus to switch between 1-player or 2-player mode from the menu or the battle menu map. You can also adjust the controls for player 2 from the pause screen by selecting system. Got it.
Oh, great. Here we go.
Oh, but I like that.
Not to imply I expected any less. strength of the Adrestian Emperor.
You're the best, Edelgard!
You've already lost. I will end you.
Okay. So it's basically seeing how everyone plays as. Okay. And war begins. Right.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Training allows you to gain class experience for the units in the train slots. Units assigned to the same train slot will train as a pair and gain support points. Since the pair will learn from each other, if one unit's weapon level is higher, the other unit will earn an experience boost based on that difference. Greater difference, the higher the bonus. Training will consume training points. Training points will be refilled at the maximum amount at the start of a new chapter.
I am sure you could pick stronger opponents. But here goes everything.
Stronger than you? Who do you expect me to call on? Count Burgleys? We must work together and improve.
Nice, great, and nice.
I need more strength than this.
There must be more to this.
Hey, anything that makes me stronger.
Only thorns left on this rose.
Hey, a new power. All right.
Time to work you into shape.
Might as well put him to another class.
Giving less than one's all is unacceptable.
Okay, so I could just change her class. Okay, so it seems like as long as you just learn what the previous thing is, you can become the next. You can become any of them anyway, so. And of course, if you have the proper seals. So, okay.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Armorer. Welcome. Take a gander at all in Wonder shops. Bum, 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 bum.
Come back soon.
A blend of goods that will surely come in handy. I look forward to doing business with you. The item shop, you can buy and sell various items, including food, ingredients, and gifts. Items in the shops have a limited stock and can sell out. However, the shop will restock at the start of a new chapter.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality. 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 You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality. You've got an eye for quality, friend. 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 You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Nah, fuck it. Is there anything I can sell? Like, isn't there stuff that's just... Oh, this is straight up just for selling? Oh, yeah, the bullions. There we go.
Hope to see you again soon.
Got the Baroness says at least. Time to get to work. I'm responsible for doling out our marching orders. Give me a shout if you want to deploy for battle. Speak to the strategist to head out to your next battle. You can also deploy at the camp gate or by pressing ZR.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
From the war map, you can select the battlefield to deploy to. Blue regions already captured. Red regions available to be captured. Win a battle, capture that region, and make any neighboring regions accessible as well. You can also deploy again to territories that I've already captured from the world map. Each chapter contains multiple battles. Main quest, the final battle of that chapter. Side quests, other battles along the way. Achieve victory in the main quest to advance the story. Main quests and side quests will display differently on the world map, or war map.
Make sure you're ready. Which battlefield are you headed to?
Secret room buried under the battlefield. Okay, so it's just the menu. Let's switch pages. Okay.
Make sure you're ready. Which battlefield are you headed to?
Yeah, let's just do it. I was thinking of just doing some more training stuff, but I was like, something might get unlocked if I do that. Route the enemy. None. Sometimes there will be flight routes over cliffs and other impassable terrain. Flight routes will be indicated on the map with the wings. Can only be utilized by flying classes such as Pix is nice and only while mounted. Press B while near the flight route or enter the flight route while dashing to be automatically transported to the other side. Alright, we're gonna have Burn there. Let's get someone else that's a lower level, like, Casper.
Now
Why
you'll
not?
see how hard I've been training.
Oh, great.
7 minutes.
Here we go.
I'm
going to win, and I'm going to smile while doing it.
Yeah, we can win this.
Wipe out the enemy before reinforcements arrive.
Be more careful.
problem. I've got this.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up. There's nothing we can do for you once you're dead.
If playing classic mode, units whose HP is reduced to 0 from chapter 4 onward are lost forever. Units who are lost will not be available for deployment or support conversations.
Here I go. No mistake. They must learn who they're up against.
More bitter than blackest coffee.
How does that please you?
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Drive them straight into their graves!
Sorry to trouble you, but I could use a hand.
Protect the monk while they recruit the Myrmidon.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
We can overcome any hardship, including this one.
Not a problem. I've got this.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
For the fate of Fodlan.
Nice.
What's next? All will be lost if... Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn if I were to die here. Success was to be expected. No way I'm running from this. Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn.
Seems like fighting's all I do these days.
Do not falter.
This'll be a...
It's Bernie's time to shine! You need some backup? It's Bernie's time to shine! You need some backup?
Not a problem. I've got this.
Amazing!
I shall grant you the privilege of my aid.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
How do you like me now?
think I'm in trouble here.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Start the fight.
Here I go. They must. I'm bringing it down.
For the love of
Come on, let's go get another one.
Take a breather.
Okay, up.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn. Bringing it down. Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's...
The stronghold's ours.
Actually, I should probably not have Caspar there, because he's...
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
What does that bomb roll thing mean again?
Whew, I'm alive! Which means I can finally go home.
Okay. Hey! Ooh, we just barely got the S rank for the completion time.
I'm getting stronger.
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds.
Kind of wish there was an easier way to get them to level up.
Wow, I did it!
I mean, it's not terrible, but I kind of wish it was a little better.
Have to be strong to survive, I guess. Well, this is good for something.
Can't let this power go unused.
See if there's like any see if there's any 10 strategy resources. Strategy resources. Capture regions on the war map to acquire strategy resources. Strategy resources are acquired for using strategies during the main quests of each chapter. Any leftover strategy resources will not carry over into the next chapter.
The Imperial Army has invaded Burgundy, and will reach Garreg Mach within the month. With no way to stop their advance, we must ready ourselves for a siege.
We sent the bulk of the knights away last month, after the Western Church occupied one of our sacred sites. The forces that remain are thin at best. How are we to hold the monastery with such short-handed numbers?
It is possible the Empire orchestrated that entire incident to bleed off our strength. Look at how thoroughly information about it was buried, and how quickly the Empire invaded after declaring war. It all feels carefully calculated.
I would not put it past them. If they bring war to our doorstep, they will want us on the worst footing possible. If the tides turn against us, we may have to abandon Garreg Mach.
Never!
Edelgard is already using the Southern Church to erode our legitimacy. And now she has the gall to try and remove us by force? There can be no mercy for tyrants. So help me, I would like to put her entire army to the sword myself.
Is it truly too late to prevent bloodshed, Lady Rhea? Edelgard must have her reasons for doing this.
If so, they elude me. The woman seems to consider our church's very existence an abomination. Yet she has gone to the trouble of reviving the Southern Church, which implies she does not mean to destroy the faith outright. Perhaps Garreg Mach is the true prize she seeks. Or worse, this entire invasion could merely be a precursor to conquering all of Fodlan.
Her purpose matters not. Our charge is to defend the monastery at all costs. I took an oath. I swore I would never again suffer the boots of thieves to sully this land.
Rhea.
It is a low form of comedy we find ourselves engaged in this day. To think the descendants of their empire will be the first to invade Garreg Mach.
All the more reason to prevent it. I care not if we shared blood countless generations ago. I will not permit anyone to defile Mother's resting place.
Complete a side quest to unlock surveying spots of the region. Survey them to receive all kinds of rewards. Types of surveying spots and rewards. Simply visiting the spot grant a reward. You must pay to receive the reward. Your choices determine the reward. Conditions must be met in order to survey the spot. From all those captured in the previous battle, you found some hidden treasures within a crumbled wall. The villain who was unharmed wants to thank you somehow. I owe you my life. Take this as a token of my gratitude. Seems the residents fled somewhere. They left some of the useful items behind. Earn rewards for sustaining the region you've captured. Return to the camp to claim them. Okay. I'm not really seeing anything side mission-y yet, but...
Do you have a moment?
May I have a word, Chez? Truth be told, we don't have enough hands to help with the army's less urgent tasks.
Would you do something for me?
We're asking around for volunteers, but I would greatly appreciate if you pitched in as well. Go and visit the chore master when you want to volunteer. Looking for volunteers to help around the camp. We all need a chip in to make life here as pleasant as possible. You can volunteer around the camp alongside 2 allies to raise support points and morale. There are many different volunteers tasks, and your allies have their own strengths and weaknesses regarding them. Choose a volunteer task that your allies are ideal for and they'll likely receive higher rank and turn in more support points. Of the activities, volunteering allows allies besides yourselves to gain the most of support points with one another. You'll receive renown as a reward and gifts items if you achieve the highest rank.
Care to make yourself useful?
Okay.
I've got nothing to worry about with the 2 of you on the job.
You are always one step ahead of me, but today is my time to shine.
Go easy on yourself, Ferdinand. You've nothing more to prove to me.
Great. Bonds among the 3 of you grew stronger. Ferdinand and Aegon's support points increase. You obtain 2
Just
renown.
look at what we accomplished together. Let there be no question the Empire will flourish.
I hope so, although I'm not certain how much one has to do with the other.
Interactions and gifts can boost an ally's morale. The more full the morale gauge, the more damage they will deal to enemies. If a unit's HP reaches 0 during battle, their morale will go down 1 tier. Progression to the next chapter will reset morale to its initial state. When you volunteer, receive renown based on your results. Renown can be exchanged in your personal course for all sorts of items.
Yay!
Oh, shoot. Stop. L. I see you finished everything. Thank you so much. I bet you're tired of all the work. Why not take a break in the mess hall?
Oh!
In that case, allow me to accompany you. I'm feeling rather peckish myself. You have been a mercenary for quite some time, correct? Do you have any particular preferences when it comes to army meals? Well, I usually make my own food, so... How fascinating. Absolutely must try one of your culinary creations. Worry not, the army has ingredients you can use. Earning support points to strengthen bonds between allies will trigger support conversations. If you're in support conversations, raise the support level of the units involved. You can view support conversations by selecting the appropriate command after talking to an ally or by selecting support info in the pause menu. Looks like we have some. Ah, it's between these 2. Okay.
Ah, Ferdinand. I hadn't realized you'd returned to the palace.
Oh, this must be fun.
Yes, here I am. Not that I have official business like you.
Then why come such a long way? Ah, I see. You're here to visit your father.
I am ashamed to say this was my first time seeing him in his cell.
My father insisted I stay away for my own safety. Though I must confess, the dungeon was not the horrid place I had imagined it to be. I was envisioning, you know, fiery hot pokers, spikes, that manner of thing.
Oh. Then it may interest you to know that we do actually have such a dungeon. I've only seen it once myself. It's further down from where we're keeping the former Duke. It's a dismal place. One where rats scurry to and fro.
Rats? I do not imagine Father would cope well with that at all. While he did look haggard, it sounds as though his treatment could be far, far worse.
We're doing our best to keep him in good health. The rest will depend on his frame of mind.
Well, you will hear no complaints from me. I care only that he is kept alive and given a fair trial, and that his punishment fits the crime, of course.
You'd better speed things along then, because Hubert is quickly losing patience.
A fact of which I am very well aware. The problem is that I remain unable to connect my father to many of the acts he is accused of.
Perhaps you're wasting your time. A noble as powerful as your father could easily have documents forged and witnesses bought off. Any records that remain will be considered far too dubious to prove guilt or innocence.
Another fact I am very much aware of. In truth, I already found proof some time ago. Proof of his corruption, that is. I discovered it while looking through his tax records. When I realized what he had done, I was ready to serve him up to the authorities myself.
Your own father? I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I mean it. I thought I could carefully build a solid case against him while studying at the academy. However, you had him clapped in irons before I could have my case organized. Now there is a bit of comedy. I idolized my father ever since I was a child. Yet I had to push those feelings aside in order to muster the anger to punish him. Now I find myself trapped
This is
between
actually very
both of those
interesting.
emotions with no resolution in sight.
I see. And tell me, is that the end of your story? I thought you were going to become Prime Minister, keep me in line, surpass me even.
Oh, well, I did not mean...
You can still share words with your father and see him punished for his crimes, you know. So, if you desire resolution, start resolving matters. It's never too late.
controller somewhere. Okay. Support level C now. Gain support points will deepen bonds between allies and raise the support level. When support conversation is available, the unit will raise the support level for those units. Higher support level will lead to beneficial effects when assigning that unit as your adjacent in battle. The adjacent attack gauge will fill faster. The adjacent guard gauge will fill quicker. Partner specials will be more powerful. Unique supports and tactical abilities will be shared. No support level not shared. Shared up to abilities level 1, 2, and 3. Provide food for everyone in the army here. Feel free to bring in ingredients and make your own meals. The mess hall you can cook for your allies and eat with them. You can increase the dishes available through the facility effects by acquiring recipes. Each dish comes with a unique meal effects. Meal effects apply to all allies. Stay in effect until the end of the current chapter. Stack with other meal effects. You can select 2 meal companions. Their morale and support points will increase. Your allies have their own preferences when it comes to food. Serving them a favorite dish will increase the support points greatly. Dishes are also given a cooking rank based on how well they are prepared. The higher the rank, the more support points you will receive.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Okay, so the up means that they'll really like it, right? And the down means that they don't like it. Ferdinand really likes the grilled herring. He likes this too. Alright, let's do this one since it has more people, so... let's do it with Edelgard, because why not? Nice.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
Even at my most generous, the food here is merely adequate. But at least I get to share it with you.
You'd be lucky to go anywhere and find meals like those that grace the tables of most noble households.
Bond among the 3 of you grew slightly stronger. If it earn an Edelgard support points increase slightly. Now the effect warrior gauge feels slightly faster. Spending time with allies consumes activity points. Activity points are automatically filled to the max at the start of new chapters. May also gain activity points by capturing regions and searching surveys points on the world map. War map.
Impressive.
I'm astounded you're cooking this extraordinary meal with those ingredients and using such humble tools. It'd be a lovely gesture if you cooked for the others as well. Exchanging gifts with trusted friends is quite wonderful, would you not agree?
By the way,
if I recall, you acquired some trinkets on the battlefield. Perhaps you could give them to someone as a gift? That's true. Maybe I should give something to Edelgard? You give gifts to allies and camps and raise support points on morale. Allies have preferences when it comes to gifts. Giving them a gift they like will naturally grant more support points. Gifts are mainly purchased from the item shops. Here we go.
You know, I don't believe I ever asked your feelings about this war. On the surface, it must seem as though we took Fodlan's fragile piece in our hand and shattered it into 1,000 pieces.
What? Is it deep conversation time now? Where'd that come from?
It's merely that we've never discussed the matter, and you are in a fairly unique position amidst this all. I thought you might be able to provide some perspective on how an outsider views the actions Adrestia has taken.
Try to stay neutral.
The way I see it, you just did what you had to. You talk about peace, But it's not like people weren't already getting slaughtered for dumb reasons. I mean, pick your poison. If it's not greedy bandits ransacking your town, it's tyrannical nobles raising each other's land in search of more power. So sure, people will die in the war, but the reforms it'll bring will save at least as many innocent citizens. Maybe even more.
I suppose that's one way of looking at it.
It's like you said, I'm in a unique position here.
Meaning you would have answered differently were you not a mercenary.
Yeah. If I was a farmer, for example, I'd be hounding you day and night to end the war. Sure, you say you're gonna bring this bright and beautiful future, but am I really gonna suffer for years, maybe even decades, waiting for it? The stuff you're doing now, enlisting my farmhands, trampling my fields, destroying my crops, just doesn't make it worth the wait. But you know the toll it's taking on your people, yet you choose to press on with the war anyway. So you've got to have a good reason, right?
Yes, of course. You certainly don't mince words. Is it the years of mercenary work that made you this way, or have you always been like this?
Who I am?
Pretty sure it's who I am. It was just me and my mom growing up, you see. We lived in a village, but for whatever reason, she liked to keep to herself. So,
I wonder if there's any proper answers for
I learned
this.
pretty quick not to get attached.
Is that so? I would be interested to hear more.
Trust me, it's not as interesting as it sounds.
Who says it has to be? Interesting or not, I'll have you tell me one of these days.
If you say so. Just promise not to freak out when you realize how boring I am, okay?
Do I seem like the type of person to freak out about such a thing? Perhaps don't answer that.
Hooray! Alright, there was another thing that popped up too. What was it? An award is available, okay.
Well, how'd it go?
That reminds me, I have
result's a good result.
people that can, like...
Time to work you into shape.
Get a little taskbar up. Doesn't seem like you can fail these things, so... I'm not a big fan of, like, oh, that quest, that thing's always gonna be there until they actually give them that class. Don't know how big of a... I'm not really a big fan of that, but oh well. Oh, Shez, can I help you? Praised by most ladies and those who like gardening, enjoy fishing. Talented individuals in historical viewpoints and strategies, nature, beautiful scenery. So she might like this. She might like this. Crest, rats, change, swimming, and losing control. I think the owl the owl feather is like the thing that everybody loves. And she's not really a fashionable lady. No, I'll do this.
I appreciate this.
Well, that should keep me busy. Maybe we should head out to the next battle soon. before we do that, I actually want to do one more set of training, but for other people, I suppose.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Mutual growth is important in any relationship.
Hey, Bernie and Petra are perfect. That's good.
I imagine this will serve me well.
I'll surely put this to good use. Hope this is good for something.
I work to grow.
Okay, hold on a second here. Alright. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, I'm back, and I'm sorry for that.
Training can be the difference. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
I had
Time to work you
an
into
issue
shape.
with my phone. Or not with my phone, but I had an issue with someone on the phone, so... yeah, just had that. And it sucked, so I'll have to go away for a little bit again in a few minutes, so...
All is done.
So, how do I look?
You look the same, but you look great, darling. Yes, let's get Petra to a thief.
This is a way to get more power.
My love comes in many forms.
All right.
Proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
All right, let's go, I suppose.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
So I could do these again, huh? Okay. I'm curious though, like when I begin the next chapter then. I'll get 1 training point back. Okay. So, okay, so maybe that's how I work on like the lower enemies or something like that, or lower people. Rescue the mage and their allies. The mage, the armor knight, or the mercenary is routed. Energized units. Sometimes units who didn't participate in the last battle will start to feel energized. Energized units who are deployed to battle will gain bonus experience points. Energized units will receive bonus experience during battle. On the battle results screen, all units set out will receive bonus experience based on the number of energized units that were deployed. After battle is won, units will no longer feel energized whether they were deployed in battle or not. Performing certain actions during the battle will increase support points. Defeating an enemy general with an adjacent assigned, targeting a partner special with a unit assigned, healing an ally with magic. Each of these actions will only trigger an increase in support points once per battle between the same 2 units. Additionally, win a battle will increase the support points between all units deployed that battle. I think I want to keep Bernadetta in here. And my character's not really so great, so... Wait, so the down arrow means that they have that they're better fitted for them. So or is it the up? Yeah, the up arrow means that they have the advantage.
We have a duty to fulfill.
I can't tell if a unit feels energized. Is that what that means? That's like right next to them? I'm gonna assume that's what that means right there. Like, that means that they're energized. It's just way you can tell, though. Huh. Oh well. I guess I'll assume that that's what it is, so... Unfortunately, we don't have anyone else who's good with those enemies over there besides Burn. I take Bernadette out. And Ferdinand's really the only one against that side. Same. You know what? Since Yaritza is going to be on the same...
Before Her Majesty.
Let's see what we can do. Okay.
Oh, great. Here we go. You must really be down, huh? Well, I promise to save you.
Though the wind blows here. There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Right then. Let us go to work.
You know, I'll change to be Hubert once I...
Time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
Stand Victory is never beyond
We're in bad shape over here.
I will capture this stronghold. I won't lose.
Wind magic may inflict wind-torn stats on enemies. Wind-torn units will suffer heavy damage after being launched into the air. Such damage can also unleash air blades that will additionally damage surrounding units. Stronger the elemental effect on the attack, the greater the chance of inflicting the windstorm stats. It will also be easier to generate power.
Arousing success.
Here I go. No mistake. They must learn who they're up against.
Success.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope
success was to be expected. Let us begin.
Please let us take this place down. I need somewhere to hide.
It worked. This stronghold is ours now.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
We did it!
Yes, we captured the stronghold.
Gone!
Here goes.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must. Can't let it end like this. How does that please you? Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn. You'll have to take things from here.
No escape. You're finished. Your time is nigh.
Fuck that up.
Sure hope this goes okay.
Right then, let us go to work.
Are you sure?
Yeah, right.
Not today.
No use. We can't gain any ground. Did you all see how marvelous that was?
All right, guys. I hate to do this, but I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I apologize for that. All right.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
I can't believe that worked.
Well, that was it. Okay.
Yay! I rescued somebody!
Ooh, it's a low ranking for that.
To kill is to grow stronger.
To kill is to grow stronger. Jesus.
I must outwit even death.
So that is what that is. It energizes that. Okay.
Will get you.
Okay. Guess we'll just stay here. The struggle commences. What are strategy resources? I still haven't even figured what that is. New camp functions are available. Okay. Oh, well, I guess I'm forced to go there. Or it's just a cutscene.
Might I borrow you?
I have another request for you, Shez.
Well.
You recall gathering materials in the last battle. We would like you to put them to good use.
Don't let me down.
I believe they can serve to further expand our facilities in this camp. The facility masters can assist you if you wish to expand a facility. You can exchange materials to expand our facilities here. Obviously, you make improvements, so we're fully prepared for battle. Speaking of this, facility master expanded facility increases your functionalities and offers numerous benefits. Unlocking facility effects will also raise your camp level, which will increase the base value of your training points and activity points. You can attain the resources necessary to expand facilities largely by surveying on the world map. You can also expand a specific facility by talking to that facility's manager.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
You can survey the regions you conquered to acquire materials for facility expansion. Find yourself marching someplace new. Make sure you do a survey once you've conquered it. And facilities like that will make sure we're ready for whatever the next battle throws at us. Okay. Should I use... I'll wait. I'll wait for other stuff. So let's do our next battle, I suppose.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
I got some surveying to do as well. Alright, well, I didn't get an S-rank on that, but I can do that some other point. Man who lives there needs help. I'll go back to it, but I don't have enough gold to cover the travel expense. If I'm in a hand, I'm willing to give you something in return. Rescue some Imperial Armored Infantry. It is now possible to use the impregnable wall strategy. Thank you. We'll do our best to repay this forward. Good thing we saved them. With the extra troops, we have more strategies at our disposal. Strategies will sometimes be added based on information required from the surveying spot. Add strategies will be available to select on the battle prep screen for the main quest. Let's just do this one first. Defeat the soldiers and other enemies. None.
Put me in there and watch our enemies fly.
There's no stopping me.
Time to go to work.
I don't really have anyone that's good for that one, but let's put... Probably should have higher level people here, so...
Another step toward victory.
I mean, I do have Caspar, but... I think it's fine. Alright, let's do it.
Right, let's do this.
The roar of the...
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Crowd. It takes me back to the stage.
United, we are unbeatable.
This stronghold. Prepare to be amazed. Go for ball.
It's not over.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
Bam.
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds. So long!
All would be
So, what should I be doing? Sure, let's try it.
take a break. To die here.
I'll this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
Can't say I like how this is unfolding.
We've got an emergency! Send backup!
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
Now, we go on the offensive.
Looks like that's it for us. How does that please you?
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Bam.
Yeah, not bad.
You have my support. Yes.
Oh, it's you.
Stay out of my way. Let us approach this methodically.
You have my support.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it. I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
You know what they say.
Prepare to be amazed.
Go playing with fire. Of course I succeeded.
This one's definitely more of a you gotta like tell people what to do kind of one than Hyrule Warriors was to me. It feels like.
You all but guarantee our victory.
Clearly, we need to stay vigilant.
Looks like that's it for us.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Not a problem. I've got this. They must learn who they... Watch this!
I'm terribly sorry for the bother, my dear.
So this is defeat.
I'm sorry. Success was to be expected.
Here I go. No mistake. They must learn who they're up against.
Go for it. The spotlight is mine. Yeah. Hey.
Whining magic may inflict the shock stats on enemies. Shocked units will discharge electricity when sent flying. Electrical discharge will damage surrounding units and inflict them shock stats as well. Stronger the elemental effect on the attack, the greater the chance of inflicting the shock stats. The damage from electro will be greater.
Now.
Bringing it down.
So, I'll back you. So, what?
Not a problem. I've got this. I've got this.
Prepare to be amazed. Go.
Take a breather.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
We did it! Here it comes! You're done!
Impressive, aren't I?
I've got this.
I could never live down being bested by a child like you.
Don't mind if I do. Watch this.
That's a massive victory.
Did it take 7 minutes or less?
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds.
I must outwit even death.
Not bad.
I'm not at my best today.
I won't let myself stop here.
All right.
Hey, a new power.
True Awakening. Mastering various classes. You may be able to use some of the skills, combat arts, and magic you've learned in other classes as well once you master a class. Change it to another class to try out different combinations. Strategy resources. You may now advance to Garrick Mock Monastery. Once you complete the main quest of a chapter, the story will progress to the next chapter and you will no longer be able to survey the current chapter's surveying spots. Any leftover training points or activity points cannot be carried over to the next chapter. Make sure you've done everything you want to before deploying for a chapter's main quest. Okay. That's good. It's like, thank you with some goods. Feel free to take one of these as thanks. Strength 3. Scarlet Refugee says safe location and got some materials in return. In my life, take this as a token of my gratitude. Plenty of information. I do hope that is finding useful.
Yes.
Yes, the information seems to be accurate. Now we can take the enemy by surprise. Must complete all side missions in this area. Ah, okay. So some of them do have conditions. Okay. Let's go back to the camp because we got a few things we need to do.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Establish the luxury goods distribution channel in order to save on restocking costs, slightly reduce the cost of gifts. Okay. Okay, alright.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Time to work you into shape.
Oh, here. You know what? Let's do this. Move all.
I grow weary of this.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Who knew this power slept within?
Pomp and circumstance.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Okay, let's see if I do this then. Okay, so we'll move all and then... They are a little bit... They do different ones every single time, so...
I think the two of us can accomplish great things.
Right, I can pick different classes too to train too now that I think about it.
Hey, a new power. All right.
Hey, anything that makes me stronger.
I imagine this will serve me well.
A useful skill.
Time to work you into shape.
Well, this'll take some getting used to.
Alrighty. Okay, I can see what they currently are. Up there, okay.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
How do I can... Okay, that's weird. Would it be unit information? I'm trying to figure out how do I change my person's class. Oh, there we are. It's right here. So I have to do it on the convoy. Okay. Alright, let's do some chores.
Care to make yourself useful?
Let's sit between these two. There we go.
Counting on you both.
I'll do the best I can. And you need me for this? Are you sure? We all must do our fair share.
Nice.
Hunger is the true enemy.
I'm okay with these two. Share a meal with Petra and Caspar. As long as the meal's better.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
This surprise pleases me. How did you know I would have enjoyment of this?
Oh, this looks great. I'm gonna demolish this puppy for sure.
Bonds among the three of you grew slightly stronger. Petra and Caspar's support points increased slightly. Now in effect, weapon durability loss slightly reduced.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Me and Petra, let's do this.
Hey there, Petra. Off to train? I'll join you.
That would give me much joy. An opponent with toughness will keep me upon my toes.
I love Petra so much.
You mean me? Nah, you're way tougher than I am. Also, aren't you a queen now? I didn't realize dawn to dusk training was part of the Brigid Royal Regimen.
I have not become queen yet, but there is an understanding that it will happen. And yes, in Brigid, royalty must have knowledge of fighting. I mean, we must know how to fight. To be leading our people, a ruler must have more strength than any other. They must be the hardest to kill. My people are expecting this of me.
So it's the toughest person calling the shots, huh? I love it. What could possibly go wrong?
This is how it is meant to be working. But such things do not always go with smoothness. Mercenaries are always seeking strength too, correct?
That's true. A merc lives and dies by the sword. If you're not better than the next opponent you face, they'll be the last one you face.
Yes, dying is without productivity. But it gives me surprise that you do not avoid jobs of danger. A queen must be facing any wolf who comes to her door, but you can have pickiness when selecting fights.
Depends on how much food you can put on the table that week. Most of us mercs barely scrape by hand to mouth. End of the day, it's just business. Some mercs will take the coin and blow town, and some employers are more than happy to hang us all out to dry. I guess you don't have a lot of sellswords in Brigid, huh?
Correct. We do not require the selling of swords. In Brigid, everyone is a hunter. Everyone is a fisher. Everyone is a warrior. There is no need to be hiring, or to be hired.
That sounds incredible. In a place like that, nobody'd have to risk their life just to get a bite to eat.
Your words give me great happiness. I will always be full of pride for Brigid.
Alrighty. We're all good, so let's do our next and final battle. What about save? Actually, hold on. Iron Tome. Okay, that's different than when we did the first time. Umbral Steel, which is hilarious because I used my Bayonetta amiibo for that. 1000G. That was Joker. The first one was the Mario cereal one. And Iron Lance for Snake. Alright. So is there... Oh, optimized. Heroes Rock linked to the crest of LeMay may nullify damage.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Actually, hold on. I wanted to save. I want to save first. That's what I was gonna do. I want to save just in case, like, if I can't do these missions again.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Feels like an eternity since I've seen the walls of Garreg Mach.
Who knew we'd leave as students and return at the head of the Imperial Army? Lady Rhea must be so angry at us. Oh, why did I agree to come along?
We'll be lucky if angry is as far as her feelings go on the subject. I imagine she's apoplectic.
I don't know that word, but it has way too many syllables not to be scary.
The Knights of Seros will likely fight tooth and nail to stop us.
Well, we've got teeth and we've got nails, so I don't care who we're facing. I'll brush them all aside.
Worry not. While they may have a monastery to hole up in, we possess the superior numbers. Garreg Mach is well fortified, but not impregnable.
We will pregnant this fortress.
We can't assume victory based on numbers alone. Anything could happen. So let's just be careful.
Good. And remember, our goal is to seize the monastery, not raze it to the ground.
The soldiers are ready, Your Majesty. We can begin the attack at once.
The scouting is also finished. We know with certainty where the enemy will be taking its positioning. We are owing this to Monica and her perfect memory. She has incredible knowledge of this place.
As usual, Monica, your talents are invaluable.
As usual, Monica.
I really didn't do much, Your Majesty. That is, it was truly
she's
an
like,
honor to assist you.
She's in love with her.
Not to say I've finished helping you, of course. In fact, I am always at the ready.
Don't ever change, Monica. And finally, who do we have here?
This is my little sister Fleisch.
Fletch, that's her name. I can't remember.
Attendant.
Fleisch von Bergley's at your service, Your Majesty. My brother and I are, in your hands.
Are you like actual units?
Ah, so
Kinda hope
you're
not.
Caspar's famous aunt, who's actually younger than he is.
Yes, Your Majesty. The very same.
Fleisch is too green for battle.
I actually
She'll
kind of
be
like that we
providing
get
support
like
from
these
behind
characters a
front
little more
lines.
fleshed out that we like barely even knew in
You
the
can
first
rely on me.
Three Houses.
I realize saying this might make the situation worse, but there's no need to be so nervous. If you act to the best of your abilities, all will be well. Now then, everyone,
The time has come. The time to take Garrigmach and reclaim Fodlan.
Jumping straight into the maw of our enemies, eh? Ooh, how exciting. Is this where I should talk about my heart racing?
Huh? Since when do we talk about your feelings? That's new.
Ooh, that's a lot. I can't, like, why can't I bring support people out yet, or something like that? In control of all strongholds, none. Strategies. Alright, for the main quest of each chapter, you'll be able to select strategies before battle. There are many types of strategies. Some strategies determine unit positions and start of battle. Some activate during battle to provide an advantage. To select the strategy, you'll need strategy resources, which can be acquired by capturing regions on the war map. You can also add to your roster of strategies by searching surveying points on the war map. Reduce the damage taken by allied strongholds. Convince an enemy general to join your army. Oh, yeah, I'll do these two. I love to persuade Constance and persuades Happy. Yeah, hells yeah. Assign a brawler unit to protect allies as they advance. Begin the battle with allied strongholds stocked with healing items. Slightly strengthen allies for a period of time at the start of battle. Actually, no, not that one. Yeah, let's do that one. Cracked walls are displayed on the map as interact with it as an armored class to destroy it and create a path. Having those two actually there is not bad. Although, hold on, let's see if I can... Maybe instead of Manuel, I have someone else there. Let's actually have Monica out.
For Lady Edelgard.
I can't... Well, I can actually take Edelgard out if I wanted to. Do you want Cat? I think Casper is actually really good. Linhardt's the only person I have never had as a fighter yet. You know what? I'll actually have Linhardt here.
I'm going to doze off. I just know it.
And that, I think, is good. Okay. Let's do this.
Do not throw away your lives, friends. Be not reckless as you attend to our defense.
A defensive position within the monastery walls? This is merely a stalling tactic. We must dispatch them at once.
Then the brute force approach it is. Garrigmach must fall.
Seize all stronghold within the monastery walls.
We'll start on the lower level and work our way up, taking control of the walls. Split into groups and take those strongholds.
The enemy is desperate, and will most likely dispatch troops to recapture any strongholds we see. Be on your guard.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must.
Hey, Happy.
Why'd they drag me into this? Not fair.
If you don't want to fight, then surrender. I swear no harm will come to you.
Alright, Shiv.
Yeah, not bad.
I forgot I need to send these guys on orders as well.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
I will gladly handle this.
That's Constance.
Order? That's very nice of you, but they gave me a home here. So I should probably put up at least some kind of fight.
When a strategy can be activated, its name will display on the screen. Hold out to trigger that strategy. Multiple strategies are available. Defeat and recruit Happy.
Okay, I'm losing. That's really bad.
Hey!
To think I would be serving the church and fighting my own homeland? Is this the goddess testing me?
It's Constance, but she's like this because she can't. She's in the sun.
Constance?
Well, would you look at that?
Why are you, of all people, cooperating with the church?
All I can say is I was unlucky enough to be nearby when the church had need of fighters. I beg your forgiveness, Your Majesty.
I sense a darkness in your power. If you harbor ill will towards them, then help us best them.
I know which them you're talking about. Well, it's not like I want revenge or anything, but sure. Sign me up.
Here I go. No mistake. They must learn who they're up.
Not a problem.
I've got this.
Orders. I have this.
No distractions.
So ends my brief and meaningless existence.
Any final words? I feel no
suffer.
Sure, what about time?
Is this what you want? To die here in
To die here in shame. I'm actually curious now if I can replay this, what would happen.
aim? This doesn't have to be your end, Constance. Join us. Fight.
Not a problem.
With the Empire.
As you wish, Your Majesty. I do not deserve to throw my feeble existence away in such a manner.
The right flank has broken the enemy line.
The left is through as well, Your Majesty.
Okay, good. I don't know why they were going this way.
No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Not a problem. Move out. Not a problem. I've got this.
Excellent job, both of you. But there is still much work to be done.
I will not sit idly by and allow Garrick Mark to be placed in further danger.
Hi, Flane.
The enemy is unleashing powerful magic. We can't hold out for long.
The enemy is after the strongholds we captured. They'll be retaken if we don't defend them quickly.
Some parts of the monastery walls appear weak. An armored unit could likely smash through and provide another way in. I've prepared a means to bolster our defenses, albeit temporarily. You need only give the command when the time is right.
Now! Bolster the strongholds!
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
I'm bringing it down.
This stronghold will fall.
Let us bring this strong.
Bam, 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 bam.
To kill is to
Hold down efficiently.
We need to intercept those reinforcements.
The Knights of Sarah.
Not a problem. I've got this.
We're never gonna stop them that I'll use this strength to perform my...
Time to show how strong you've become.
Shadow Slide. If the main character is to play in battle, you can press X to use Shadow Slide from the order screen. Using Shadow Slide, you can select an available allied stronghold from the minimap and warp there instantly. You can only use that power a certain number of times per battle. Okay. I don't know if I have a class suitable for that or not.
Oh, couldn't hurt. Not a problem. I've got this. Here I go. No mistake. They must learn who they're up against.
There's not a question of can. My will is theirs.
Oh, if I must. If my assistance is needed, so be it.
Begin. I will help.
Right then. Let us go to work. You appear to need us.
Oh, hey, Mike, I'm coming.
Someone wants to die. It's over!
It's over! Praise on!
Fresh soldiers incoming. Don't worry, we'll handle them.
An ambush from above. They are having the advantage, but we can turn it around. Not good enough.
That's not good enough.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
I've got it. Take a breather.
Out of the way.
Okay.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I think we've handled the situation.
Hey, I actually held my own. I'm so good.
Can I not change? Oh, right, because I'm an awakened. That's why.
Thanks for the rescue. We owe you.
It is not a problem.
I was like, why can I not do anything?
I will orders received.
So, what should I be doing? Sure, let's try it.
I will gladly handle this.
Or these things.
I've got you now.
ready. Let us bring this stronghold down efficiently.
So, what should I be doing again?
Not a problem. I've got this. Here I go. No mistakes.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure.
Ah, it's you, Cyril.
I have to defend the monastery, whatever it takes.
Here I go. They must learn who they're up. Not a problem. I've got this.
The enemy shows no sign of stopping. And if we don't keep an eye on our strongholds, we'll be sure to lose them.
I'm bringing it down. Keep going. We're making progress.
This is the end.
Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so these guys do get leveled up too.
Here I go. They must learn who they're up against. I've got it. My turn.
I'm okay.
Okay, Ilgard, where's Caspar?
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
So, what should I be doing again?
Bam, 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 bam.
No! I have to do better.
Does that mean he's given up?
Begin. I am advancing.
The enemy has retaken a stronghold. We must keep a closer eye on such things.
Wait, they did?
I care not for your reasoning. There can be no excuse for war.
They did. Okay, well I'll send Caspar over there then.
So, what should I be doing again?
I'm bringing it down.
You cannot just leave an ally behind.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
So, sure, let's...
No, not yet!
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on!
Yeesh.
War feeds my body.
Hold on, okay. You know, Linhart, you.
Oh, if I must. If my assistance is needed, so be it.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me. I will capture this stronghold.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I will gladly handle this. Let's march. Orders I have this. I will gladly handle this.
Not a problem. I've got this. Watch this!
I must do everything in my power to stop this.
They are relying on me.
This stronghold will fall!
I will gladly. I am here to aid you.
Well, this could have definitely gone better.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I must withdraw. Take care of yourself, Ladislava. We'll make up the difference.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over.
I've got that. Take a breather.
Retreat while you still can, Flame! I beg you!
Very well. Stay safe, my brother.
I thought that scary magic would never let up.
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
I've got you now. Not a problem. I'm here to help. watch this. I'm bringing it down.
This'll be
We'll
amazing.
soon control the walls.
You're losing ground. Dig in, all of you. We must hold out, no matter what.
Guard this place with your life.
There we go. That took a little bit longer than hoped, but
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds.
All right, we have the ground surrounded. They must learn who they're up against. I'll take over. Now we just need to fight our way up to the monastery proper.
We can retreat no further. You Empire soldiers will rue the day you took up arms against Garrick Monk.
Not a problem. I've got this.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty to
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Oh, if I must. Leave.
There, we've created a new path. Now we can reach the strongholds with greater... Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
I've got that. Take a breather.
I'm ready.
okay.
I will not ask you your reasons. Not anymore. But I will see your evil punished!
I will see your evil punished.
Still fight!
Let's do this!
You will not pass me. I have you. This is the end. Well, would you look at that?
Not a problem. I've got this. Here I go. No mistakes.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Okay.
Begin. The skies.
Watch this.
imagined they would struggle so.
So, what should I be doing again?
Forgive me, Rhea. I can fight no longer. The rest is up to you.
Begin. The Sky Spirit, what?
Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin. I will help.
Worry not, son. Nor you, friend. You both did well to hold them back this long. Now come forth, all of you. Protect Garreg Mach from those despicable rebels.
So Lady Rhea has decided to show herself at last.
These ones are definitely longer ones.
Stout hearts, everyone. Victory can only be ours if we strike her down. I will end you.
I'll fight for Lady Rhea until the end.
Ready the heavy weaponry.
I will gladly handle this.
Not a problem. I've got this.
So, what should I... Sure, let's try it.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against. I've got my
We
turn.
can no longer afford the luxury of worrying about collateral damage to the town.
Uh-oh. Seize a stronghold.
We'll
Yeah,
be in
that's what I'm
serious
doing.
trouble if they target Her Majesty. We have to take control of those weapons right now.
I have to protect her.
You know, perhaps I really am curious about your power.
I'm sorry, Lady Rhea. I can't fight anymore.
Your efforts will not...
Not a problem. I've got this.
Sure, let's
be in vain, Cyril.
Oh shit, she's here.
I will send these sinners to meet the goddess.
Take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on. I got this. So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Right then. Let us go to it. I will see.
There's not a question of can. Only a leave this to me.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against. I've got my turn.
This stronghold will fall.
That's what you get for trying to target Her Majesty like a sack of cowards.
should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Right then.
Begin. I am advancing. Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over.
I will gladly handle this. Order.
Victory is mine!
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, not bad.
Why do you betray the teachings of the goddess and seek to shatter Fodlan's fragile peace?
Seeing as I have no idea what you speak of, this is going to be a short discussion. Now either stand aside or face me.
What do you stand to gain for involving yourself in this?
It's not a mystery. I'm a merc, and she's got the coin of pain.
Permit you to desecrate Garrett Mock for 1 minute further.
It's over!
Gotta be ready for this.
Sure.
This is bad. Someone help.
Where's Monica?
I will gladly handle this. I am here. Me, please.
So, what should I be doing again? Oh, please.
This land is precious to me, and I will not permit you to have it.
Out of the way!
It will be safe in our care.
Ooh, that was close.
I
Almost lost
yield
some
you
units.
the monastery for now, Edelgard. But know this, there will be no forgiveness for your blasphemous actions this day.
No, I don't expect there will be.
Take heart, everyone. Garrett Mock has fallen, and victory is ours.
Lady Rhea, are you hurt?
Ah, Catherine, you came.
Ah, Catherine, you're here.
Not soon enough. Garrett Mock is done for.
It is all right. For now, we must retreat. This path is unknown to the Empire. It will take us out to Aelel, the Valley of Torment. From there, we make for Fargus to seek aid.
The Empire attacked from the east, which means at least some of the Alliance's lords must have aligned with them. But those of the Kingdom are devout. We can trust them. I have already sent a messenger ahead requesting reinforcements, and should the need arise... Asylum.
In that case, I'll talk to my parents and ask for their assistance as well. Regardless, we should hurry. We can't let the Empire get ahead of us and send troops onto Kingdom soil. Now, follow me, if you would.
Thank you, Catherine. Let Edelgard have Garrett Mock for now. Let her enjoy this fleeting moment of glee. Because when we return here, Edelgard von Hresvelg will suffer a death beyond her greatest imagining.
Uh-huh, sure, Rhea. Sure. Yeah. Ooh, that was a lot of damage I took as well. Yeah, but I feel like because it's ranked and stuff like this, I feel like there has to be a point where I will be able to get to like replay some of these missions.
I'll use this strength to perform many deeds.
I won't be surprised if MVP turns out to be Edelgard. I feel like Edelgard is the one that'll get it.
Even death.
Well, would you...
Great things await me.
Bam, bam, bam.
To kill is...
Man, he did like nothing during the fights.
War feeds my
And again, I don't think I did send out Linhardt to do anything.
I won't let myself
Okay.
stop here.
It's either going to be Shez or Edelgard. That's who I thought it was going to be, so.
Yeah, no.
Linhardt Massive is monk,
What
so.
a fascinating power. One step at a time.
Ologani.
This power will serve me in the times to come.
There must be more to this.
How about guys, Smith person soon. Hey, I have Constance. And I have Happy. Renown in the main quest. Winning the main quest battle will grant you renown. You will receive great renown for clearing the main quest battle while capturing as few regions as possible. Renown can be exchanged for few regions as possible, huh? It's kind of hard to do that.
Garrick Mach, you remain ever as resplendent as the day I left you.
The place cannot be so dear to your heart that it requires inferior poetry for an introduction.
Inferior? I will have you know that line comes from one of my favorite operas. However, I concede I may have gotten carried away, what with my head still swimming from battle.
Hey, I know exactly what you mean. Something about Garrick Mach is just special. And our victory here is going to have a huge impact on the war, right?
Yes, this should be enough to lure some of the more indecisive nobles into our camp. I only wish I could vanquish the guilt I feel for turning on the church like this. Still, it was my decision to fight by 80's side, and I stand by it to the end.
I see. In that case, proceed as planned. Deploy the pursuit units immediately.
At once, Your Majesty.
So, Rhea and the others escaped with the help of a great white beast, did they?
Almost as if the Immaculate One that saved St. Seros has returned from the mists of legend. Although, it's a bit unnerving
the great white beast.
out of nowhere.
I knew we shouldn't have messed with Lady Rhea. She can be so scary. I'm just going to go back to my room and stay there until forever, okay? Okay.
Do as you like, Bernadetta, but realize your father will be arriving in Garrick Mach soon.
Nah.
This is the seat of the Church of Seros, and as bishop, his place is here.
Really? In that case, I think I'll just forget about the monastery and go with you.
Good. Just be aware we may be marching for the kingdom next.
The kingdom? I possess no love for the cold, but I will try to grin as I am bearing it. Point at the path to your foes and I will be hunting them to their final breath.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Petra. Whether we capture or kill will depend on the foe. Now then, enough wasting time. We need to find Rhea, and we need her alive.
"2 years ago? I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
You say fighting, but I think you mean instigating. Let's be fully clear about our role in all of this. Still, this is a positive turn of events for you, yes?
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And those associates you happen to be working with should be tough enough to take on you-know-who.
Geralt's mercenaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
Could have done without that last part. Thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
Yay.
Listen up, boy. You're not going to believe this.
Boy.
Judith, do you think you could ease up on the whole boy thing? I'm your fearless leader now, remember? But sure, tell me what happened.
You might want to take a seat for this. Garreg Monastery has fallen. Not even the great knights of Seiros could stop the invaders' overwhelming numbers.
Wait, what? That's not possible. They should still be days away from the monastery. How did they manage to deliver an army of that size to the gates of Garreg so quickly? Unless... this can't be happening. Did Count Gloucester turn? And Acheron too?
I'm afraid both houses fly Imperial colors now. House Phlegethon yielded the north side of the Great Bridge of Myrden, and Gloucester waved them right on through.
Those filthy liars! When I warned them the Empire was raising an army, they couldn't stop puffing their chests and crowing about how they'd hold the border. But it looks like the Empire had already gotten to them. This is all my fault for not keeping my ear to the ground.
I'm afraid that wouldn't have helped, fearless leader. All the dirty dealings were handled via letter.
But now I've lost the initiative, and against Edelgard no less. She can come at the Alliance with gloves off now. This is a real problem. What is it?
Sir, we have an unexpected guest. It's, Lord Holst of House Goneril.
Goneril?
Holst? What's the strongest man in Leicester doing at my door? Besides thinking about battering it down, I mean.
You can ask him yourself, sir. He is present.
Apologies for dropping by without warning, my lord.
You don't even get a fucking silhouette. Fuck you.
Me about Garreg Mach.
I didn't realize you were in our neck of the woods, Holst, but please, come make yourself at home. As fate would have it, I was just pulling my hair out over the exact same problem. Can you believe that Count Gloucester?
Oh, there we go. Now you'll get
turned on us
silhouette.
like it was nothing. If I don't handle this situation with the Empire delicately, it will fracture the Alliance. If you have any sage advice, now would be a great time for it. Or muscle. I'll take muscle if that's what I can get.
I came here to help however I can.
Oh, you're the brother. You're voiced by ProZD.
Free.
Nice. Oh, I'm sorry that I said, oh my god, fuck you for not having silhouette. I'm sorry.
I did not expect it would last long. Is Lady Rhea safe?
Yes. She escaped and is on her way here with a small force.
Oh, Dedue, you're so cool.
I see.
This won't be like granting asylum to your standard refugee. If we take the Archbishop in, it will be tantamount to declaring war on the very Empire. Is that a risk you're willing to accept, Your Majesty?
It is. We have already thoroughly discussed the matter with the Kingdom's lords. Even if I refrain from deciding publicly one way or the other, the Empire will still insist that we hand Lady Rhea over. The kingdom's people and government are too frail to stand without the Holy Church's support. I agree with her ultimate goal, but such a situation calls for gradual reform over time. The Emperor's desire to tear it up rapidly will not do.
Then it is a good thing we've prepared for such contingencies. I will start by sending a party to ALL to welcome our new guests.
Thank you. I would go myself if I could, but I'm needed here to prepare for the war. For now, send messengers to Counts Galatea and Karen, imploring them to muster troops for our defense. Oh, and send for House Fraldarius as well. Let's make sure our new Duke earns his title.
Grave news, Your Majesty.
What is it now?
Count Ro has declared fealty to the Empire and is marshaling his troops as we speak. Also, one of his bannermen, Lord Lenato, is moving to hunt down and slay the Archbishop.
Lord Lenato.
We have long held our suspicions about House Ro, but I never expected their actions to plunge us into war.
And after all the discussions we've had to prevent exactly this, we must believe his reason is just.
Very well then. Our plans have changed. I will go and meet with Lady Rhea personally, and House Fraldarius will serve as my guard. Inform Galatea and Karen. They are to gather their troops in Erebus and Geraint lands.
Lord Lenato was once a faithful servant to the crown. Will you now see him executed?
I have no mercy for traitors, no matter their pasts. On the contrary, I have an obligation to protect the kingdom from his kind. We've struggled long to attain this peace. I will not permit the Empire to crush it beneath their foot now.
Scarlet blaze. Skirmish in the fog. The Empire captures Garreg Mach, and when the lords of Fargus and Leicester declare their allegiances to the Central Church, they incur Edelgard's ire. She sends one army to the Alliance under the command of her war minister, Count Berglies, and leads a second herself to the kingdom's Castle Gaspar, the bastion of Northern Ro.
Lady Edelgard, we have received an urgent message from Count Ro. Apparently, he has taken up arms against the kingdom.
What is he thinking? He was supposed to join his troops with ours so we could use our combined strength to strong-arm more of their neighbors into declaring fealty for us. What use is a plan if the man won't follow it?
It also seems that Lord Lenato, one of Ro's castled bannermen, has gone so far as to mount a one-man crusade against the Archbishop. He has long held deep enmity for Lady Rhea, and likely leapt into action at news of Garreg Mach's fall. I should have suspected he would lack self-control when it came to his vengeance. Naturally, the kingdom mobilized troops in response, and now move to strike Lenato down as we speak.
So where does this put us? Can we get reinforcements to him in time?
You want to save the man, Your Majesty? If I may, we would march all that way for what, exactly?
Imagine the consequences of leaving him to die. We need our vassals to believe the Empire will always come to their aid. Always.
Of course, Your Majesty. I will make the arrangements straight away. The region northeast of Castle Gaspar is shrouded in deep fog this time of year. That likely accounts for why they are currently only engaging in minor skirmishes. Which means we still have time to intervene.
Good. Now make our plans known to the others. I'm counting on you, Hubert.
At once, Your Majesty.
All of this makes me even more concerned about the situation in Leicester. Nothing has impeded Minister Burgleys' march east, has it?
It has not. In fact, Count Gloucester has given him leave to garrison our troops there. I hear he has begun turning the screws on House Ordelia, and any other lords who have yet to make their allegiances clear. On the other hand, the Alliance's more powerful houses have united in their condemnation of Count Gloucester's actions. The Minister may soon face a battle with Houses Regan and Goneril, if not others.
I can't picture a battle the Minister wouldn't win most handily. Still, the Alliance's new leader, Claude, is an unknown quantity. We can't risk underestimating his skill.
Quite right. One can never be too cautious.
Now invite all allies with whom you have attained support level C or higher on expeditions. Upon reaching support level C with an ally, you will be able to spend activity points to invite them on an expedition. On expeditions, you can get to know your ally better through conversations and questions. You'll gain support points based on how well you carry the conversation. If all goes well, you'll get a quiet moment to observe your ally before returning to base, respectively, of course.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, okay.
Allow me to assist with any. Let me know if I may be of further.
Well, how'd it go?
Use. Okay.
Any result's a good result.
Alright, let's see what Aelgard has to say. Actually, hold on. What can I get from... I can only get one of these, though? That kind of sucks. Alright, what's up, Aelgard?
Hello.
I apologize for the inconvenience, but I suspect our life here at the front will continue for some time. Though I suppose you're used to this sort of thing.
Nuh-uh.
Are you kidding? This place is a palace compared to the dumps I usually call forward base. Sure, there's room for improvement considering we threw it together last minute, but it's still pretty nice, all things considered. Interesting. The general environment for mercenaries must have been grimmer than I first imagined.
On another matter.
I had some additional facilities built in anticipation for the war stretching on. Please take a little time to check, and if they could be of use, they might better prepare you for the battles to come. Record keeper. You can reflect on your previous battles here. Past is much to teach us. Come here whenever you wish to ponder your previous actions. Speak with the record keeper, and you'll be able to freely select and replay any battle you've already completed. You can also select any side quest that hasn't been completed after completing a chapter. In auxiliary battles, you'll be able to use all of your units, not just those present at the point of the story. However, any units that have been lost in battle will be unavailable. Also note that in classic mode, you may lose units even in an auxiliary battle. Auxiliary battles persuading a unit to join you or failing to do so will not affect the roster of your allies in the story.
Which battle do you wish to reflect on?
Okay, so that's
I'll
good.
continue gathering records
So
of your
okay,
battles.
so that is exactly what I wanted, was something like that. Okay, got blacksmith. And over your weapons, I'll forge them good. Remember, the only thing standing between you and death is the weapon in your hand. With the blacksmith, you can enhance your weapons. You can use resources to forge new weapons or repair a weapon at its original state.
Need something?
Spend gold to forge weapons, increasing their might and durability. How many times the weapon can be forged depends on the weapon. Sacred weapons. Sacred weapons have unique properties. When an individual possesses the sacred weapons corresponding crest wields it, all healing effects will be boosted. While sacred weapons are powerful, their true strengths are not yet dawn on their initial state. You can unleash their effects with the blacksmith. Okay.
See you around.
Hold on, what about repairs?
Need something?
You can repair weapons or return it to the original state. When a weapon breaks, its might and durability will drastically decrease, and its attributes will be ineffective. Repairing will undo that effect. Repair weapons are more easily acquired powerful attributes and have a higher forge limit. These weapons are also always be fully forged once repaired. You can acquire broken weapons by defeating monsters.
Is this it? See you around.
Welcome. Come back soon.
Battalion Master, okay. Welcome. I can recommend battalions for you. So you have experienced troops on your side will be great help.
Hello, you.
You can hire battalions from the Battalion Guild. Battalions can be assigned to units from the set equipment option in the convoy menu. Every battalion is most effective against a certain enemy weapon type. Facing off against the weapon types will trigger a battalion effect, which makes that battalion one tier stronger and decrease damage taken. Battalions have endurance, which lowers when the unit commanding the battalion takes damage. Endurance reaches 0, the battalion effects will disappear.
Come back soon, all right?
You collect an unneeded armament and resources here. Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Nothing can go to waste. At the supply depot, you can exchange surplus weapons and resources from other resources, and also have resources collected automatically. Resources. So it progresses, you'll be able to trade for materials used to expand facilities. You can exchange smithing stones in your inventory for resources and materials used to expand facilities. Turn in extra equipment and resources to receive smithing stones in exchange.
Everything has its use.
So if you make solid progress, just get ready to. Okay, so.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Very rarely, extra quests will appear on the war map. Extra quests offers a chance to get numerous rewards from couriers and monsters. Extra quests will disappear when their counter reaches 0. The counter will decrease each time a new region is captured. So I'd have to do this one, then this one in order to get that thing. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't look like I could redo any of the stuff. Yeah, I guess they just disappear, huh? Okay. You probably have one with constants and happy now, although they're just C's. Hubert has all the way to A, okay. And then Hart has C all the way to A with constants. So C's, you have all the way to A with happy. C's, you have all the way to A. C's, and you two have A's, okay. The majority of them are just, yeah, they're all just C's or, okay. Alright guys, well that is gonna do it for this live stream of not Xenoblade Chronicles, of Fire Emblem Warriors. I'm definitely probably gonna do some of those fights again off screen just so I can level up my dudes, and maybe it'll also increase their supports and such together. Kind of like what I did when I did the 3 Houses Let's Play. So thank you all for watching. Guys, if you liked the video, please give the like button a click and comment down below, check about the video. Didn't like about, well, I don't really do that for this, but yeah, guys. So I'll be back on Saturday for some more Fire Emblem Warriors, and of course, guys, enjoy AI the Somnium Files and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Thank you all again. I'll see you guys back on Saturday for some more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Bye, and hopefully next time I don't get distracted and I have a solid straight stuff. But don't worry, I'll cut out all the unnecessary stuff that happened. Bye, guys.